Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the FrostBytez gaming experience. So we have ourselves a straw hat now, so we are more of an actual farmer with cauliflower. Got ourselves our first cauliflower harvest, but we will save that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we have one of everything. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. What else was needed? I'll have to go by the community center and see what else I needed for the spring harvest pack. But I want to say, God, what else did I need? Maybe it was kale that I also needed, which is currently growing. I think this is what this is. It's either the kale or no, I already harvested this, and I think I sold all the kale too. Oh boy, that'd be really bad if that's actually what I needed. I don't actually remember. We'll have to go by the community center and find out. And we'll take what we've gotten so far along with us. I usually like to do it all in one sitting, but we'll see. I mostly just need to check and see what we got. Okay, there's no way. That's probably the end of that line. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying this music quite a lot. Again, the biggest highlight of this game is its music, in my opinion. Like, the gameplay is fantastic. It's so nice and calming, but man, he did a number on this soundtrack. Again, this was made by one person. I remember reading articles about on how the guy would like go to work and then come home and literally just shut himself in the basement of his house, of him and his, it was either his girlfriend or his wife at the time. I don't even remember. I think it was just his girlfriend at the time. I don't think they were married yet. I don't even know if they're married right now. But they stated in the article that he would literally just go there and just stay there till like what, 2 or 4 in the morning, get a couple of, how did it aim there? That was cheating. Wait, oh man, I got ripped off on 2 of my waters. That's not okay. Means I gotta refill because I'm not gonna have enough. But anyways, yeah, the guy, like, he did everything himself. The coding, the music. Or did he pay someone for the music? All I know is that the one dude pretty much programmed all of this, and, you know, props to you, man. You did a good job. This is a really fun game. I also need to go by the library, give them the rusty spur, and see if we get ourselves something nice out of it. Now we got 2,000 gold right now. I think I'm going to save it, because after this next couple harvest here, I do want to get that backpack and start looking to upgrading the tools. And if I remember right, God, how much did it cost for a tool upgrade? Maybe I can, because I'd like to do the pickaxe first, honestly. Just so then mining is much faster and easier, and we get a lot of money by doing that too. Let me see, if it's only 2,000, I'll just get 5 of my copper bars and start working on the pickaxe, because, well, I should probably check and see what, oh, it is only 2,000. I think I'm going to do that, but I need to see if it's going to rain, because it takes 2 days for the item to upgrade. And so if we see that it's going to rain, oh, so it is every 5, okay. Or at least in the beginning it is. Let's get our reward. What do we got here? Ooh, melon seeds. Oh, perfect for the summer. That's what we're going into. An old farmer's journal. I've been here for a year now, and I've started to make friends with the local townspeople. It sure feels great, and they're sending me gifts and secret family recipes in the mail too. That's really helpful. So once you do start becoming friends with everybody, they will give you random gifts from time to time, or like they said, we'll give you family recipes to help out the achievement of getting all the recipes. All right, let's go to the community center next. But yeah, it takes 2 days to upgrade. And so we want to check and see, because if it's going to rain tomorrow, then we want to keep the pickaxe to take advantage of it raining, so we don't have to lose any of our energy. We can go mining. But if it's not going to rain tomorrow, then we're just going to take a gamble that it also won't rain the following day and get our pickaxe upgraded. I think these are the only 3 we need for the spring harvest bundle. I could be wrong. What else did I need? Oh, the green bean that we're still waiting on. Okay. Well, that's not going to take too long. Get those 3 on there right now. And then, yeah, we'll do the green bean as well. Okay. Alright, so let's go put the melons away. Or at least the melon seeds. They're not full melons yet. And then we'll get ourselves the copper bars. And we'll actually start... Well, we need to see... You know, if it is going to rain tomorrow, we will save the money and the copper bars for the day where it doesn't rain. Because we definitely want the pickaxe to be the first one that we put money into upgrading. Because, again, the mine... It gives you, I mean, for starters, it gives us what we need to upgrade our tools in the first place. So that's very needed. All right, I'm going to assume that we'll get it. So let's just go ahead and get the copper bars ahead of time. What is tomorrow's weather? All right, it's going to be sunny and clear all day. So let's go ahead and get our pickaxe upgraded. But yeah, it takes 2 days. So once you take it to get upgraded, you cannot use it. Because of that, the best thing to do when it comes to the hoe and the watering can, you want to get those upgraded. Well, you want to get them upgraded on days where it is going to rain the next day, so then you don't lose out on that. And losing out 1 day of water just makes it so that the crops grow a little bit slower. But above everything else, you mostly want your watering can to be done during the winter, because you can't grow anything during the winter time. So you don't need your watering can. So you can get all your upgrades done during the winter time. Upgrade tools, copper pickaxe. Get started as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple days. So we will come back in a couple days and get our pickaxe. And with that open inventory, I should have gotten rid of that, because with our open inventory, we're going to be heading down and getting ourselves some stuff down here. Seashells or clams, which is also part of the exotic bundle. So I need to see what I have and haven't gotten yet with that. I don't see doesn't look like I got any mussels. Wow, not as much this go around. Some days are better than others, although it is a really high value coral though. That's pretty nice. But yeah, some days are going to be better than others. It all just kind of depends. I'm going to see if I can find a good spot to fish actually. I got 62 energy. We can fish for a couple of go arounds. Oh, actually I should go and check and see if there's any spring onions I can get too. This is why we need the backpack. We're 2 slots away from being filled up, and there's so much to do. It's like I can check on the spring onions, get some free money off of that. I can do fishing a little bit and improve my fishing proficiency, as well as getting, you know, some fish for, you know, the fish bundles at the community center, or just to sell them for a decent profit. Again, I interact with the townspeople after I get more of my farm in a better state. Don't tell me I came down here for just 1 spring onion. I came down here for just 1 spring onion. It happened. Oh boy. What is that? It's just a rock. Okay, well that's a little bit upsetting. Unfortunate. See if there's anything else around here that's worth picking up. Or at least digging out. We're mostly looking for the worms in the grounds to prop them up and see if we get more hidden artifacts, or if there's... that's not going to be nearly as important. Oh, this one's... oh, maybe it is a silver quality. Nope, didn't think so. It would have been something if it really was, or even if that one was. Just a random log in there. My goodness, they don't take care of this at all. Oh, this guy. I don't have any money. So this guy comes out every Sunday, and I want to say Friday, if I'm not mistaken. He just sells you random stuff, but sometimes they're a heavier price. Battery pack. Ooh, a mussel. But we can get those for free, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Parsnip soup, crayfish, truffle, rare seed. Rare seed is the one that we definitely want. It takes a full season to grow. I think you can plant it in any season except for winter, if I'm not mistaken. But we will come back and we will get that later. But he comes out every Sunday, and I want to say Friday, and he will sell you random assortment of goods. but for a higher price than what they would normally go for. And it's just because he sells them at such random times. And in some cases, like, again, you know, you can get the crawfish. Okay, did you need that for the community center? If the answer is yes, and you don't want to wait to actually try and fish for a crawfish, well, you don't really fish for it. You use the shellfish trapper, you know. So if you don't want to go through with that, then okay, you know, you can just buy it off of him, and there you go. You kind of cheated your way to getting it, which, you know, ain't so bad if you think about it, if you really need to. Alright, let's go ahead and fish along this. We'll see if there's a spot where they're really biting. I don't think I need to worry about it because I have such low energy and not a whole lot of... And still have like a good amount of time left. Might as well just do some normal fishing. Do I want to do it along the riverside, though? Yeah, I kind of do. Let's just go all the way. And you'll actually see, because of the fishing proficiency being up, you'll see that the green bar is a little bit bigger. Or we can get ourselves a soggy newspaper. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, you can. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is slightly bigger. It's once we have it maxed out that you can tell that it's way bigger. A sunfish. That's a new one. All right. I consider that a win. Let's go to another area. Because depending on what area you're at, depends on the type of fish that you get. Also the time of day that you fish as well. Because again, there's a one bundle that's like the midnight fish bundle or something like that. So you go out at the right time at night and fish, and you'll get different types of fish just because you're out there so late. Oh, here we are. I don't think I can fish far enough. Yeah, because it will make a certain sound when you hit it. That's just too far out even from there. And you can't corner fish. So we're just a little bit off of where they're really biting. That's unfortunate. But we can still get something. At high hopes that this fish doesn't jump all over the place. If it does, it means it's a really rare fish. But also means the chances of getting it could be tougher. A bullhead. Yeah, but even at max, can't reach it. And from there, it'll probably only go to about here. We can give it a try, though. Or we can get driftwood. Feels fantastic. Let's try. Oh, actually, I think we can get it far enough. I didn't get it at max yet. Oh. This one will probably jump out the last second. Or not. Carp. Max. Okay. Green algae. At least we can do something with it, unlike the soggy newspaper. We'll be able to do it one more time. Stop it. Stop moving. There we go. What do we got here? A chub. Well then. Last one. Yeah, we're at 7. We can drink. We can have this to get more energy. Wait, why am I at 0? It should have only cost me... Oh wait, was it 8 beforehand? Ooh, I think I done messed up. It might have been 8 after all that. Wait, how much does it cost? How much did it cost me then? Oh, new bullhead. All right. Well, eat up. Yeah, I overdid it, so now I'm exhausted. I kind of just screwed myself for tomorrow then. So it means I'm not going to have nearly as much energy, so that's not going to bode well for me. Oy vey. How much did it cost me then? Because I thought I was at 15, and that cast should have only done 8. Unless, oh wait, unless I finished it and I was at 7, and that put me at... maybe that's what I did. But no, I think it's just because maybe it cost 16. God, I don't remember. Alright, let's see here. So we've already got a carp. So we can put you away and you away. Just in case if I need them. Oh, and I forgot about you. Okay. Sorry, I know it's going to be sunny out tomorrow. Oh boy, this is no good. Wow, I didn't really make a lot off of that fish. So I'm only going to be coming with about half of my energy. At least I'll be able to show you guys what happens if you push it too far. Yep, we only have half of our energy. That's no good. Oh, nice. We got the green beans, though, so that is good. Hello, dear. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When the summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead. Granny Evelyn. I guess she was a farmer at one point in her life, too. Fantastic. Alrighty, so we're limited on energy, but we can probably use these to give us the energy we need back. Or is there something else I can do? I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have enough to make the crop stuff, but we can try. See if we can find some. But... sell all but one. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see. What did I need here? I have acorn maple seeds, so I need pine cones. And I'll probably be wasting even more energy doing this. But I just want to see if we can get lucky on the first go around, and we didn't. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use my watering can and get as much out as we can. And then I'll probably just have to go, because I got like 600 gold, so I can go buy something to give me energy. Get me through the rest of today. But yeah, you always want to make sure that you keep an eye on what your energy is, because if you don't, then you only have half energy the next day. And when you have a big garden like this, it can really... Why does it do that to me? Oh my goodness. Come on now. Yeah, I'm already getting low. I'm gonna have to go buy some stuff. Get me feeling better. Hello, beast. I need you to move. Keep moving. Attaboy. Keep going. One more time. What a good boy. Let's get these side ones done here. Whew. Okay, let's see here. Well, first off, let's go put the green bean in the community center. Yes, they're here! Oh, this is perfect timing then. Alrighty, say hello to Salmonberry. 25 energy, 10 health, and they just randomly grow on these type of brushes all throughout the town. So we are going to collect as many as we can, because this is the best thing about spring. Because we're not going to sell them. We need them for the 25 energy that they give us. And then if you get lucky and get higher quality ones, I think you can go up to 40 energy it gives you. But you stock up on as many as you possibly can. And then whenever you go to the mines, it's just a beautiful energy replenisher. And they just randomly grow every single day on these bushes. And you just want to check every single one as much as possible, as often as possible. Because right now we already got ourselves 75 energy we can get back. So after putting this in, we'll go out around and see if we can find even more and give us all the energy we need to get through the rest of the day. But yeah, we're just going to start collecting them and having them ready for when we go mining. Alright, last one. Aw, it moved it. Why would it move it? My OCD is killing me now. Whoops, no, go back. So we got ourselves speed grow. Stimulates leaf production, guaranteed to increase growth rate by at least 10% mixed into the tilled soil. So you use this, it's just fertilizer that helps make the crops grow faster. So for ones that would take like 12 days, you want to use those to increase their production. Especially if it's one that produces more after the first harvest, the faster you grow it, the sooner it'll start giving you what you want, and then you can get it more often. Let's see here. So here we have the Blacksmith Bundle, one of each type of bar. Well, almost each type. 3 of the 4. The Adventurer's Bundle, a slime, bat wings, a solar essence, and a void essence. And then finally the Geologist Bundle, a quartz, an earth crystal, a frozen tear, and a fire quartz. All of these are relatively easy to get. This will more likely be the first one that we finish off because it's one of the easiest ones to do. Alright, but let's go and try to get even more of these salmon berries. Ah, there's one. How did I not see that? I must have went further south so I couldn't get it in my camera. Or I'm blind. That's also a possibility. Doesn't look like there's any back here. Okay. We're just going to take just a little bit of a detour because, again, we want to try and find as many as we can. Let's actually start eating them as we go along, too. There's some up there. Give ourselves 100 energy back so we can finish off with watering. Yeah, I think we're going to need all 100 of the energy. But yeah, these berries are such a godsend. And later on, when you start leveling up more, you actually start, you can get certain points that can give you certain passive skills. One of which, when it comes to forging, is when you forge something, you have a chance of it being a doubled or even triple of the amount. That even works when it comes with the berries. So eventually you'll go to a brush and you can get up to 3 of them at a time. And again, with how often they appear, you can really save up. I think in my main version, I have over 300 of them in case I ever need that many to go exploring in the mines. But this will definitely help us with clearing out, again, for mining most importantly, which I got to remember on the next recording session, I got to get my pickaxe. It'd be really nice if it's actually going to rain tomorrow because then I can get my higher proficiency pickaxe and then immediately just start mining with it. Because once you up the quality of it, not even just like the proficiency from leveling up, but getting the higher quality end, it makes it so that their strikes are much better and harder. So when we were in the mine, there were some rocks there that took us 2 strikes to take out. Well, now it's only going to take us 1 strike to take it out. And that's why you look to try and upgrade that and the axe as soon as possible, because then with the axe, it doesn't take as many strikes to take down the trees, so you can actually clear all of it much faster. And speaking of which, let's get ourselves our second chest here. Let's put it there, because why not? So let's start separating these things. Why do I, oh yeah, because I need that for that. So I'm going to start separating them in terms of like, oh yeah, right. I can only move so much at once. Crab, that, the slime, don't have enough room. Oh yeah, the slime, the quartz. Take that. I think the rest can stay. So what I've really separated them with is the higher quality stuff and then stuff that I'm going to be needing for the community center. So this one, I will color it white for now. There we go. So this is like my community center chest, and this is basically my resource chest. Alright, we're actually really down on energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the rest of the day to go and get as many of these berries as possible. And again, I believe it goes throughout the rest of spring. So yeah, halfway through spring, well, more than halfway, because again, we've only got 28 days per season. So we have 13 days worth to get as many of these berries as possible. Because again, with our energy only being at 270, we can only utilize it so much. But with these, you know, you can really make every day count. Wrong one. I meant you. And we'll, once we get that taken care of, we'll even have a better means of getting certain items. Alrighty. Oh, perfect. This is the best. We already got quite a lot, and yeah, our next mining session, if we don't run out of time, we're never, like, that's the only thing that's going to keep us from mining, is if we run out of time or if we run out of inventory. And that's why I'm really hoping to get the backpack next, because then I won't even have to really worry about inventory as much. Again, it's only going to double it to 24, but at this stage in the game, that's really good for us. It's only that you really need to have 36 slots when you hit the really late game, where you could go through so many levels of the mines in one sitting that it gets you so much. Inventory full, but I was able to pick them up, so okay. Wouldn't pick it up earlier. Maybe it was like of a higher quality, and then my second attempt to pick it up, it's like, oh, we'll just lower the quality for you then. I don't know. Alright, so we're already at 11. That's really good. Because that's actually a whole energy bar for us, I believe. Because that'd be 250... 200, yep. That's a full... So we've got a full energy bar with 11 of these. Oh, I was saying, like, oh, I already got a mixed seed already, so that's good. Okay, let's see here. Any more berries out and about? Oh, I should go to the beach and see if there's anything there we're picking up, because I can get rid of the fiber. The fiber is not nearly as important. You know, the other thing I should mention is that whenever a new season starts up, your farm gets overridden with like more weeds, some tree stubs, and the works really. And so you're never going to run out of weeds to take out to get yourself some fiber, because every single season they just re-prop up. Like they're everywhere. So for us, they are really the least important. Except for maybe the horseradish, because even if I sell it, I don't get a huge profit off of it. So that depends if there is anything worthwhile getting here. And it looks like there is. Is that the only one, though? Looks like it. Man, getting kind of unlucky today. Well, lately anyways. For one of them, is it worth? I'm not going to say it is. We'll just leave it there. It'll probably still be there the next time I come through. Alrighty, one more circle around. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a bit of a cutscene here. What's Linus up to? Oh, digging around in the trash cans. Grr, sounds like those raccoons are back again, filthy varmints. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. You're a weird-looking raccoon. It was me. I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Which we can do that too. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Disgusting. No, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Yes, it's illegal. It shares private property. No, but you should get a job and stop leeching off others. That's my go. Sigh. Now everyone's cut out for this world, Frosty. You don't know what it's like to be me. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life my own way. Is that so wrong? Well, it's one of those 50-50 deals. You can go home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Because he's going to do it in a different can. And you can do it too, but if you get caught doing it by someone else, like, they really lose, like, friendship with you. Wait. He thinks he's done for. I know what you were doing, Linus. You've been caught. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Oh, that's one of those rough political deals that I'm really not going to go too into because, you know, there's such gray area in it in some cases, and I've seen my fair share of both sides of the coin. So, you know, I'm going to keep my thoughts about stuff like that to myself, and I'll let you guys decide on your own on how you feel about it. And that's really about it. That's really all we can do for today, too. It's getting really late out. Even if I did fish, I don't have any room for the fish, and it doesn't really give me a whole lot of money anyways. We got 12 berries, so that's actually pretty good for us. And again, that's just the start. You know, they keep growing every single day. And we should have an episode of Living Off the Land that talks about it. Either that or it was last night's episode that I forgot to read up on. And if it was yesterday's episode, then that's really all the episode stated. Let's actually put the salmon berries with that. Is that they'll be like, oh, you can get salmon berries all over. Okay, yeah, this would probably be it. Living off the land. It's salmon berry season. All across the countryside, brushes are teeming with juicy little berries, and they're free for the taking. Harvesting them is a great way to earn some extra cash. Or, in my case, a great way... Oh, make it rain? Ah, dang it. What do you think, Beast? I know. Yeah, for us, it's just an extra means of getting more energy, really. Oh, so we have level 3 on the farming. Water camp proficiency, hope proficiency, a bee house recipe. We can actually make our own speed grow that we just got. And we have a cooking recipe of the farmer's lunch. But we don't have anything to cook on just yet. Made a decent profit, 700, almost 800 bucks. Feels good. But with that, we will call it a part right there, ladies and gentlemen. So I do hope you enjoy the rest of your evenings. We'll catch you all in the next part.